Have you ever wondered what it was like to fall in love and get married nearly 1,000 years ago? Let's drift back to the rolling hills of medieval Europe, to a time when marriage wasn't always about love, but survival, land, and alliances. Imagine a quiet village tucked beneath the shadows of a crumbling castle, the scent of bread baking in stone ovens, chickens scratching near doorways, and in the air, the faint hum of anticipation. Because today, there is to be a wedding. But a medieval marriage was not always as romantic as we might imagine. For many, it was a contract, more than a union of hearts. Among nobles, it was often arranged in childhood, sometimes even by the age of 7. The ceremony? Simple. A priest wasn't always required. In fact, before the 12th century, all that was needed was consent. 2 people declaring themselves husband and wife, often in front of witnesses, standing at the doorway of a church. The church would later formalize these unions, requiring banns to be read aloud for 3 Sundays in a row to give the village a chance to object. Perhaps someone else had a claim to the bride. Perhaps a secret marriage had already occurred. Wedding rings? Not always present, but hand-fasting, tying the couple's hands together with ribbon or cloth, was common. A symbolic binding of 2 souls, for better or worse. And what of love? It did exist, hidden behind duty and expectation. Love sometimes bloomed in the smallest moments, a glance by the hearth, a touch of fingers in the fields. But often, marriage was just the beginning of a life filled with toil, children, and shared hardship. Can you imagine pledging your life to someone, not out of passion, but necessity? And still, within those ancient vows, whispered under flickering candlelight or beneath the open sky, there lingered hope. Hope for companionship. Hope for kindness. Hope for something more. So tonight, as you drift off to sleep, think of them. Those quiet unions, born of duty, yet sometimes warmed by love. What would your life have been if you'd married in the Middle Ages?